Welcome to the Bearded Sharpener. Today I will show everyone how to make one of these round strops. This is 12 inches long, 1 inch diameter. I'm also going to show how to make one of the little mini strops. This one is 4 3/4 inches long, excluding the little handle, and 3/4 across. Now I'm going to zoom in and show everyone just what we're going to do. One thing I always like to do is wear my little headlight. Can't have too much light, makes it much easier to see. And I've got some tools here, and there'll be a full video on all the tools later. Get your straight line. I always make it about 21 inches or so. You're gonna need about 20 final. That way you have a little bit extra after you cut the 30-degree angle on each end. These are extremely sharp tools. You're going to like the review on them. I like to lay that down and just use this. This is 2-ounce horse shoulder leather for Maverick leather. If everyone remembers, the horse butt leather on the flat strops come from Maverick. Just take your time cutting this. Don't get in a hurry. And if you have to cut a couple of times, it's no big deal. This does make a fine cut. Much better to cut twice, not go all the way through and tear it. Of course, I'm sure some of the experienced leather workers could do a lot faster than me, but that's okay. Now that I've got a straight edge, we'll move this piece to the side. I want it to be 1.5 inches wide. This is one, don't get in any hurry at all. Still burning these tools, and I will say one thing, they are very thin at the edge, so with that said, be careful so you don't bend the pointed Now that I've got that cut, we'll put it on the 30-degree angle over here. Now we'll move down here. Now that we've got this cut, we'll get the contact cement. Show everyone how to do this. Now on this contact cement, I like to let it sit up between 20 and 30 minutes and put 2 applications of contact cement on it, wood and the leather as well. You can see just how sticky that is. And make sure you get it stirred up completely. You don't want any solids on the bottom of the can. These little throwaway paint brushes work great for this. They're very inexpensive. Don't have to worry about cleaning them out. Now this end, if you want to put a lanyard on this, drill a 1/4 inch hole, 1/2 inch countersink. The first mark is 4 3/4 inches from the end, wherever your hole's going to be, and then the next mark is 6 inches past that. That will give you your surface for your lever. And I'm using a real avid gun vise for this pen today. Makes it really easy, and I can rotate it around. Now moving over to the real avid gun vise, you'll see exactly how I'm using this in just a few moments. Now that the contact cement is set up, we're going to start wrapping this. And after I wrap this, I'm going to show everyone the easy way to mark this and why I use the Real Avid gun vise. Be extremely careful. Got it started there. Now we can start the wrapping process. If you have the little off down here, I'm going to show you how to take care of that too. With this vise, you can leave it loose enough where you can rotate everything. Just take your time wrapping. This lever is stretchable, so it's easy to work with. Now I've got it up to this mark. I'm going to take a razor blade. I'm going to use my good tools on this. Now we'll go around and we'll cut this. Use this little square and you keep everything straight. If you're off up here just a little bit, that's not that big a deal. I utilize the time during the break to drill a hole in the handle of a small strop, smooth it out as well as apply sand that contact cement. Just a moment, I'll show you how we're going to do that one. You can see that turned out well. I'll show you about marking this. I'm using this little ultra fine Sharpie. For some reason the pencils don't want to work too well with this one. Get your start mark. You can just rotate it around. Much easier to do that way. Just slide it down here. We'll put it up here. We'll do this mark too. I utilize the time during the break to drill a hole in the handle of a small strop as well as apply the contact cement. Just a moment, I'll show you how we're going to do that one. Now this one's a little trickier because it's so small. So what I'm going to do on this one is move the vise this way. And if you start a little bit back from the edge, it makes it a little bit easier to get it started. A little more working surface. Okay. Adjust this around a little bit, make it a little easier. Take this one, roll it around two, I hope everyone's learned something from this. In the finish, I used a Danish oil. You'll apply it, let it set about 15 minutes. One thing about the roller, if you have a little gap in your seams, this will bring it together. And you might ask why I have two round strops out here. This one is bare. Just glancing at them, it's hard to tell which is which. You will feel it when you run a blade across it. I love these round strops. It doesn't matter what size knife you have. And this little mini pocket strop, it's great like on the little small neck knives. Go to Maverick Leather, order up some leather, make you some round strops. You'll find out there's plenty of uses for them. Till then, the Bearded Sharpener. Just a reminder for the viewers, like and subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and you'll stay up to date on all the latest content from the Bearded Sharpener, bringing great reviews on great products. Till then, have a good day.